From roofing to siding, CE Construction is setting the standard across North and South Dakota. Our expert team delivers quality, durability, and trust on every project. CE Construction, Dakotans helping Dakotans with their roofing and siding needs. Call or visit us online.
All right, guys, good afternoon out there. Today is Monday, June 29th, 2026. We have a lot to get to, folks. Let's go ahead and dive into it. Take a look firstly at our regional radar map. Now, first off, I wanted to briefly touch on this. This morning, we had some extremely rough weather move through South Dakota. One community in particular was Highmore, South Dakota. We did see a very strong storm. In fact, one of the strongest storms actually in South Dakota state history. Highmore, South Dakota ended up with a 131 mile per hour wind gust this morning, just after 6 a.m. This was the second strongest wind gust in South Dakota state history, and that was over Highmore, South Dakota. So our thoughts go out to this community today because there's a lot of really rough damage in the Highmore, South Dakota area. Now, taking a look at the summary of that system, it was a windstorm derecho type system event that moved through South Dakota last night into this morning, and then it continued to move eastward, and it did go through Minnesota. It went through central and northeastern Minnesota throughout the afternoon hours. It went through Duluth, and now it is into the Great Lakes region. So it has moved well out of our region, and it's over in the Great Lakes area. Now, that was round one of today. Round two is going on across North Dakota. We have seen numerous severe thunderstorms, and we've even seen tornadoes. We've seen tornado warnings in place. Earlier this afternoon, in fact, there was a tornado warning for Bismarck, as you can see here. There was a supercell that had a tornado warning over Bismarck. So Bismarck earlier this afternoon had a bit of a scare. We do have a tornado watch that remains in place here until 10 p.m. Central, and this includes central and eastern North Dakota, northwestern Minnesota, but it also extends into northern South Dakota. It includes Mulbridge, Aberdeen, Sisseton, the northern fringe counties of South Dakota under this tornado watch in dark red. So if you or anyone that you know live in this area in the tornado watch, we need you guys to be weather aware until 10 p.m. Central. And then that's round two. We have another round of thunderstorms and severe weather. Round three later this evening. And this is going to be impacting southeastern South Dakota, the Sioux Falls area. So that is going to be round three later this evening. All right, real quick here, wanted to go over some of the current conditions across our region. Look at these temperatures. We are in the 80s and 90s across our entire region. 95 in Sioux Falls. That is hot. You factor that with the muggy air that we're seeing, and the heat indexes are well over 100. So it feels like around 105 to 110 out there. It is just a downright hot dog days of summer type day, and we're not even in the dog days of summer technically yet. We're in late June. We just kicked off summer officially. We're at 89 in Aberdeen, 89 as well in Pierre. But some of the hotter numbers, we're at 97 down in Yankton. That's the hottest on the map. You go out west, though, we have a lot drier air, and we also have cooler temperatures. We are in the 70s to low 80s out west, 78 in Rapid City, 80 in Wall, 79 in Buffalo. Out in the Black Hills, it's even cooler. It's about perfect. 68 in Custer, 68 in Lead. Really, so the Black Hills is really the only spot that we're seeing like perfect weather. Other than that, it is just downright hot for the rest of us. 97 in Grand Island, 96 in Norfolk, 92 in Omaha. It is hot in Nebraska, and it's hot in Iowa as well. 90 in Storm Lake, 96 in Sioux City, 92 in Des Moines. Minnesota is also hot. 91 in the cities, 91 in Mankato, 92 in Marshall, and 90 in Wilmer. Overall, it's just a plain hot day out there for our region. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the satellite imagery, and you can see we have plenty of sunshine out there as well. For Sioux Falls, we have a mostly sunny day out there right now. We do have a mix of some cloud cover, some high clouds that is going to continue around our region for the remainder of the day. Now, again, as we go into this evening, we're going to start to see some showers and thunderstorms developing here across northeast Nebraska, southeast South Dakota, and into southwest Minnesota, northwest Iowa. This spot is going to be a area that we're going to be watching very closely. All right, we're going to get back to our weather video in just a moment, but first, sponsorship opportunities out there. We are looking for sponsors, so if you are interested in partnering with T-Storm Chasers and becoming a sponsor with us, feel free to reach out to us on our Facebook page or any of our social platforms, as well as our email or phone number. And we're also launching our new weather call system that is available now. Highly recommend. Sign up. It's $15 for a whole year, and you get life-saving phone calls from us here at T-Storm Chasers. It is a GPS-based system, so any warnings that are issued in your area during severe weather events such as tornadoes, severe weather, and flood events, any warnings that are issued for your immediate area, you will receive a phone call within seconds from us at T-Storm Chasers, giving you guys life-saving information. If you're interested, sign up today. Go to the website at tscalert.org. Now let's get back to the video. All right, so here is a look at our dew point map, taking a look at the humidity in the atmosphere, and you go across the entire country. We're not alone here. We have, for the central and eastern part of the country, we are seeing a very large section of the country dealing with this. So we're not alone, but we are dealing with very high humidity. Look at this dew point in Mankato, 78, and in Owatonna, 79. We almost have an 80-degree dew point reading out here in southern Minnesota, northern Iowa. So it is downright muggy, and in fact, it's almost tropical. It's 71 in Sioux Falls, 74 in Aberdeen. So eastern South Dakota, eastern Nebraska, and everywhere eastward, Minnesota, Iowa, we are seeing just downright muggy air. But then you go West River, right? And you go western Nebraska, western South Dakota. We have a dew point of 24 in Rapid City. We have extremely dry air out in western South Dakota and out west. Wow. That is quite the contrast of dew points. And anytime you get a contrast like that, really no surprise here that we're looking at thunderstorms and severe weather chances for this evening. So let's dive into it. Let's take a look at the latest model run here, and let's go ahead and take a look at what we can expect over the next few hours. We are going to be seeing this area around 7 o'clock. We're going to start to see some thunderstorms firing up here over the next couple of hours. One spot up here in extreme northeastern South Dakota into southeastern North Dakota into western Minnesota, kind of near Fargo, down towards Sisseton. That area is a spot to watch. Also up here near Mulbridge over the next couple of hours for isolated supercells popping up. That is on the table. And then also down here, don't forget this spot, as I mentioned, in southeast South Dakota. We are watching this potential here. Look at this. If this fires up, is this going to play out? We're looking at thunderstorms and severe weather potential around that 8 o'clock time frame for the Sioux Falls area. So this could fire up right here, right around the Sioux Falls area. So if this plays out, we're looking at some pretty strong thunderstorms heading through the Sioux Falls area. And then around 9 o'clock, you can see here, really starts to form a line here of severe weather. So if this plays out, we're going to be in for a rough evening of weather. Now look at this, a line of severe weather possible across Minnesota tonight, moving towards the cities. So heads up in Minnesota, we're looking at some pretty rough weather. Also down here into eastern and northeastern Nebraska, from Broken Bow up through Norfolk, Nebraska, we're seeing this area here of severe weather. So we are going to be keeping a very close eye on things this evening. We could see even another round of thunderstorms overnight tonight near the Sioux Falls area, northeast Nebraska, southeastern South Dakota, into southern Minnesota, northwestern Iowa. This whole area, another complex of thunderstorms could be possible overnight tonight. So we're potentially looking at 4 different rounds. Again, round 1 was this morning, round 2 going on currently, round 3 this evening, and then round 4 overnight tonight. We are seeing multiple round after round of severe weather across the northern plains. All right, guys, so here is a look at the severe weather outlook map from the Storm Prediction Center. We do have an enhanced risk up here in eastern North Dakota, up towards Fargo, Grand Forks area. This here in western Minnesota as well. Enhanced risk, level 3 out of 5 in orange. That's the highest risk area. Then we have a slight risk level 2 out of 5 in yellow. That does include Sioux Falls, Minneapolis, over towards Aberdeen, Mulbridge up into central and eastern North Dakota, most of Minnesota, down towards northeastern Nebraska into northwestern Iowa and the I-29 corridor. And then if we look at our tornado risk, it is there. Highest here in North Dakota and Minnesota, that 10% added there in yellow. That includes Fargo up towards Grand Forks over towards Bemidji, and that's the highest risk for a tornado to form. Otherwise, we do have the SIG 1, 5% there in brown, and then we have a 2% tornado risk in green. That includes Sioux Falls, I-29 corridor down towards Omaha, and then Minneapolis. Then the wind risk is there, 15% in yellow, and the hatched SIG 1 as well. And the hail risk is there as well. We have a 15% in yellow and the SIG 1 hatched risk in the black color areas. But that's not it. We have more severe weather outlooks. Here's a look at the map tomorrow. We do have a slight risk level 2 out of 5 in southern Nebraska. Otherwise, we do have a marginal risk here in green. That includes Sioux Falls, southeastern South Dakota, Nebraska, northern Iowa, and Minnesota. No tornado risk tomorrow. Wind risk 5%, and the hail risk is also 5%. And then on Wednesday, we do have another marginal risk in dark green of severe weather for the Northern Plains region. It includes Sioux Falls, Minneapolis, our entire Northern Plains region. All right, that is going to be it for today's video. I know that was a lot to get through, but if you guys did enjoy, drop a like, comment down below, let us know your thoughts on this severe weather, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel, ring those notification bells so you don't miss any of our future videos. Check us out also on Facebook, X, and Instagram. We post frequently over there, so you don't want to miss our content over there. Also, check us out on our TikTok. We do post daily short videos over there as well. All right, guys, be weather aware, stay safe out there, and have a great night.